Chorlton Water Park, as you can imagine, like most destinations across Greater Manchester today, with a bit of greenery and some water, hugely popular. So our reporter, as we like to now call him, Sanny, has been out and about to the water park to find out what people have thought of Freedom Day.
So I'm just sat on a bench on a hill here. I can see lots of groups of people just soaking up the rays. There's a pair sat on camping chairs that have been here for several hours now. I think they've gone very bronzed indeed. And just to my left I can see lots of geese and ducks by the water's edge. There's a young family with a little toddler with a mum and dad just feeding some of the ducks and having a bit of a splish and a splash in the water's edge. I'm just by the ice cream van where I had a 99 flake and a blue raspberry squishy today already, so the sugar might be getting to me. But I've been speaking to people today because it's been dubbed Freedom Day. The restrictions have been lifted on a whole host of areas, including wearing masks is no longer compulsory by law, and of course gatherings indoors and outdoors, the numbers and those restrictions have been lifted as well. So I've been catching up with people to get their opinions on today, this day, dubbed Freedom Day.
I can kind of see both sides of the argument. I'll continue to wear a mask when I'm inside. Definitely, it'll make me feel a little bit safer. But then I understand the fact that we need to open up. I mean, I work and I need to work, and my work is very reliant on the public. So we need to open up. We need the people to come in order to shop and get the economy going again, and for me to keep my job in my work.
Confused and conflicted about it, to be honest. Like, it's nice to have the freedom, but the situation the country's in feels a bit like we don't really know what we should be doing.
Yeah, I feel the same, to be honest. It's quite exciting to have restrictions lifted, but I'm not sure it's the right time for it. So I think we'll just be carrying on as we were, really.
And you said it was you feeling a bit confused, so I'm guessing it's not quite the maybe the relief that everyone felt we might be in when we were thinking about this a couple of months ago.
Yeah, I think the fact that they've said it's Freedom Day but still be cautious is like, how can you be cautious and be in a club? You know, it's like they're telling us one thing but changing the rules. It's just, I want to be safe for other people, but I also want to have fun because we're in our mid-20s, so it's like balancing that in our heads.
I don't know that I'd want to say it was Freedom Day, because I don't like that idea, you know. I just don't think we're at that stage yet. I'm remaining cautious.
I think it's a dereliction of moral duty by this government, to be honest. There's clear evidence for the continuing use of masks, the continuing rise in cases. I just can't particularly understand why anyone would see that this is particularly a good time. I understand summer is potentially a better time for releasing some restrictions, but to be honest, it just doesn't really feel like the time.
Well, as we're here having a picnic rather than going to a restaurant for lunch, I think that says it all. We're being very cautious still.
You've got a lovely pair of Happy Birthday branded sunglasses on, so it seems like you're all in a celebratory mood. Yeah. A bit of a relief, I imagine.
This is the first time we've seen our two grandchildren at the same time, the little ones down there. But we're very cautious. We're still wearing masks inside.
Is there any anticlimactic feelings of all of this?
Not anticlimactic, because we're seeing family, but we've had to go through quarantine to be here and so on as well, so it's worth it for that, and we don't want to risk anything, so we'll keep up precautions, as everyone should, I think.
There you go, people's thoughts on, in inverted commas, Freedom Day. I've never been so relieved, by the way, to hear the word sunglasses there. Sanny, who's been out and about in Chorlton for us today, getting those opinions. Right, a wine's gone out tonight, actually, for